Hi there, I'm Ben Porchuk. I'm an ecologist with Carolinian Canada. It's a really exciting day. It's April the 7th, and it's the 4th annual Go Wild, Grow Wild Green Expo. And we're at Agriplex here at the Western Fair District in London, Ontario, moving from booth to booth, seeing amazing things. Some things are really surprising that you see in your community that you don't recognize are even there. This is a bit of a theme of this place. It's got a lot of uniqueness, rare things. And one of them is the Living Centre, which is located just outside of London, Ontario, not far from Lambeth. And it's a deep ecology, a permaculture centre, a place where there's expertise in herbology. And I'm about to talk with Chantry Kesera from the Living Centre, and he's busy and engaged. So maybe we'll get a couple other people. Yeah.
So hi, my name is Rita.
Rita.
Filichatti, and I'm a student with Chantry. I'm studying herbalism with him. I'm entering my 3rd year, and it's been great. Like, it's been such a awesome ride. It's so empowering to know, like, just to be able to step out of your house and recognize wild and native plants and how you can use them for food, for medicine, for conservation reasons. What's on the brink and what's not, and you know how to harvest it, and it's just amazing. And so, yeah. So
one of the things I was going to say is that Chantry is really trained in the European model, so he knows the European plants cold. He's just so well versed in them, but he's recognized over the last several years, and recently we've made collaborations together. We're actually doing habitat restoration through Carolinian Canada's Landowner Leaders Program, but now Chantry and all of the students are gaining this interest in native plants because there are so many medicinal healing qualities. Do any of the native plants specifically stick out for you in terms of treatments or values?
Sure. Well, elderberry is probably really up there because we already know it. There's a European version, but we have our native versions here. And it's so good for food. You can use it to make pies with, you can make syrups out of it, you can make it into a wine.
Nursery rhymes?
That's right, nursery rhymes too. But it's also really good medicine for colds, coughs, flus. So you can make tinctures or put them into alcohol form or as a tea. It's so healing for you. So it's amazing. And a beautiful plant. Like, it's got the gorgeous round, like umbrella-like flowers in the spring, and then it turns into these beautiful berries. Right. Gorgeous.
Right. So a lot of this knowledge was really common knowledge, not just with Europeans, but obviously indigenous people around the world. And here specifically in North America, the knowledge that still exists in a lot of First Nations communities is incredible. And we're learning a lot of this, we're sharing a lot of this, and so that's really great to hear.
My passion actually is native plants. And so I've been doing a lot of research with Chantry so we've actually gone through the Carolinian Canada database that came out last year, going through it and seeing which of those plants are medicinal, which ones are edible. So we're going through that. So in the database that we've been able to create, there's about 200 edible plants that a lot of people aren't using. And so now what we're looking into is can they be used as medicine, and how can we use them as food? So creating recipes, maybe putting out a recipe book, and trying to learn as much as we can from our Indigenous brothers and sisters, because they still hold a lot of that information, and we just need to be able to go out there and share. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, in a sense, I'm glad that Chantry was busy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, great.
No, that was fascinating. So important. And maybe we can get like a little view of the board. I don't know if you can show a bit of the design. And Kaylee, she's just dying to say a couple of words. Kaylee.
Hey, I'm doing great. It's a beautiful Saturday. Yeah.
It's an amazing Saturday, and I got about 30 seconds before I have to go and do a talk.
Okay, wow. All right.
Can you give us some fascinating little tidbit about the work that you do at the Living Centre? I've been there when it's been super hot, super cold. Yeah. This woman is out there, no matter the elements, a huge smile on her face because she's doing natural things, and it's just feeding her soul and her body.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better. That's exactly what happened to me. I'm a landscaper. I knew something was a little bit off with the industry and how we use materials. So I thought I was coming to the Living Center for permaculture, and then I got brought into this whole other world. Yeah, so very much brought me into the ecological side of things, and just exploring the Carolyn and Forest region so much more. It's just a never-ending learning process.
Wow. Well, you're both very beautiful people, and we're so grateful to have you today and to have your booth here. So thanks again. The Living Center, have a look. I think it's the livingcenter.ca. .com, sorry, thelivingcenter.com, brand new website, an amazing thing that most people don't know about in London and area. Check it out.